Proverbs 15, verse 1, a gentle answer deflects anger, but harsh words make tempers flare. Solomon talks a lot about words. He communicates to his sons what you say and how you say it really matters. And I appreciate that so many times in the book of Proverbs, Solomon says it's one thing to know what to say, but hey, as a leader, it's also important in how you say it. That applies for us, whether we're kings of the castle or not. In your marriage, at your workplace, even in interaction with complete strangers when you're standing at the counter at the coffee shop. It's not just what you say, but how you say it. I also believe that the right thing communicated the wrong way can quickly turn into the wrong thing. Now, you'll meet some people in life that will describe themselves and their communication and their style of life like this. Well, you know what, Nathan? I just tell it like it is. What you see is what you get from me. That might be true, but I would push back a little bit on that and say, man, there's maybe some ways that you can get better in your communication that would help every area of your life. The tone in which you say it, the heart behind it, the motive, even the attitude in which you communicate. Sometimes you have to work just as much on how you say it and when you say it, and not just on what you say. Solomon challenges his sons, man, be really prayerful around your communication. Really prayerful on how you interact with others, because even the volume of your voice can put up a wall or tear down a wall. How you say things can even impact people and how they receive it. Sometimes when you're correcting someone or sharing something that's really difficult or hard, you could be 100% right. But if you come across as brash and loud and haughty and know-it-all, then even though you're right, they're not going to be able to receive it. And so if you really want to help people, I'm talking about make a difference, not just make a point. If you really want to make a difference in people's lives, Solomon says, be really careful how you communicate. What you say and how you say it can stir people up and get them all riled up and offensive. Or if you communicate it with clarity, but with also thoughtfulness and respect, and really be careful with the pitch and the pace and the tone of your language, you'd be surprised how people that believe the opposite of you, think completely different than you, are willing to receive what you have to say. They're willing to, at the very least, listen. So don't be a guy or a gal that just tells it like it is, that what you see is what you get. Well, I'm going to say it, and if you don't like it, then you can throw it out. That's a good way for you to waste a lot of good words on people that need the advice that you have. But you're squandering the opportunity because you don't focus on how you say it and when you say it and the way in which you communicate with it. So if you want to communicate well, watch your mouth. You can make a really big impact. Now, I'm not usually one to argue with the Bible, but in Proverbs chapter 15, I got to close with this. This is maybe one of the most controversial verses in the book of Proverbs. Sometimes I read the Bible and it makes me scratch my head and think, I'm just going to believe this because it's what the Lord said. Here's how Solomon closes chapter 15 with verse 17. A bowl of vegetables with someone you love is better than steak with someone you hate. As a connoisseur of many great steaks, I have a real hard problem with that. A bowl of vegetables, Solomon, is better with friends than a steak? I don't know, man. Like, I would be willing to put up with a lot of people to sit down at a table and eat a great steak. Medium rare ribeye? Solomon, have you ever had a medium rare ribeye? Like, I can put up with a lot of stuff to eat a great steak like that. Hey, sometimes you read stuff in the Bible and you're just like, God, I'm just going to have to trust you because that bowl of vegetables does not sound good to me at all. It's all about tone and a T-bone in Proverbs chapter 15.